All right. Before I forget, and while I set this up, for any students, the three of you who weren't in class, um, make sure first off you go to the Khan Academy page and do the assignment that's due tomorrow. We talked about that in class, and you can catch up on what you missed in the recordings. So today was a class where we kind of had the whole class all together, and it was, rather than breakout groups, it was something that warranted recording. So we recorded that in Blackboard. The place to find that is, will this show? I'll just show you how you'll see it. You click into the online classroom, look for the menu on the left. So over here, you go down to recordings, and you'll be able to watch the recordings. The one we just finished is going to take some time to process. So at least one of you was asking about class notes, and I said you're just going to have to rewatch the recording for at least today's case. That'll show up probably in an hour or two. But let's say for the initial one, where I think I was just talking about Khan Academy stuff, if you click in, you're going to see something like this. It's going to look like you're coming into the classroom. Give it a sec to load. And I believe it should have stuff in the chat. Cool. So Patrick asked the question, where's the class code? And at 27 seconds in, I gave the link to that code there. So you can see what people have been putting into the chat box. Cool. So let me go ahead and make sure I've got my stream going. And then I am going to see if we got any questions. Ooh, SpaceX is doing stuff. That's fun. 390 students. Piece of advice. There are a million YouTube channels for stuff like lo-fi hip-hop beats or whatever, or beats to study / relax to. Sometimes they're kind of obnoxious music, but they're good to code to, right? There is such a thing as programming music. So look for that. All right, we got this. Get this started. That is not a new CGP grade video. All right, we're gonna make sure this is working, and then I'm gonna move this screen over to the other side so I'm not showing my email inbox to the world. Current viewers. Looks like we're good to go. There we go. Awesome. All right. Move this over here. This, by the way, this background, that's MC Escher. All right. Cool. All right. So I've got this. All right. I'm going to go get some water. So give me a sec. I will be right back. Oh, 250 students. Expect a quiz. 390 students, you should probably expect a quiz next week also, but yours is going to be Wednesday. 250 students, you should be ready for Tuesday, although we'll see exactly what happens. All right. I'm going to go get myself something to drink, and I will be right back. All right. Hey, we got someone here. Howdy. Let's see. All right. All right. I got a request for private office hours. So we might switch this. Might switch this off, but we'll see. I've got people in the stream right now. I don't want to shut off too soon. Make sure I don't lose this. All right, I'm just quickly responding to some emails. It's all 250 students. All right. I should also put this in here. I'm just going to drop into. Oh, you know what? I got to share the stream also. So let's start with this. All right, post the office hours to the course blog. Yesterday, I forgot to do that until after office hours. If you were watching yesterday's office hours, you were mostly watching me work on this stuff I've got up here. I'm going to put myself over there. This is me working on my agent-based model in Python. All right, let's see, in YouTube, beginning of this video, I describe how to find the, oh, quick question, awesome, let me, lecture recording for today's 250 class. All right, let me see what Johan has to say. Econometrics recommended this book to start working with R. Yeah, what's the book, Johan? You're still here? Oh yeah, that's a popular one. I've never actually worked with that specifically. There's another cool one in that vein. With a bit of digging, you might be able to find the $0 PDF, which is statistical rethinking. So for $3.90, we've got the textbook we're using. Statistical rethinking is a Bayesian statistics class using R. Statistical rethinking. There's a really cool YouTube series going along with this. And if I remember correctly, in his winter 2019 version, he gives details about how you can find the PDF of the second copy, the second edition of his book. But the videos are super useful. Lecture, statistical rethinking, whole playlist on YouTube. So this is cool for learning Bayesian stuff. It's also really cool for learning R. I like watching people code. I kind of find it's a helpful way to pick up things. But here he's also just kind of giving you some useful background. So in economics, for sure, we tend to fall into what's called the classical statistical framework, where we think about things as sort of repeated trials. So if you're thinking about the statistics of rolling dice, classical statistics makes a lot of sense. If you're thinking about, the real world, Bayesian stuff makes a lot more sense, but we're just not taught that, right? So for me, Bayesian stuff feels a little bit foreign, although it is sort of a little bit more correct. So this is kind of a nice way to get some exposure to that Bayesian thinking, and some great stuff in R. This Golem of Prague lecture was really good. Introduction to Statistical Learning with Applications in R. I believe there's 2 versions of this. There's an undergrad version and a grad school version. Both have a great reputation, so they're really a good way to go with this. C++ and Visual Basic. Yeah, so R and Python. I guess Python should be kind of, sort of, a little bit, maybe a little, kind of, maybe like Visual Basic. C++ is going to be, well, actually, I guess they're going to have some similarities also because they're both object-oriented. R is a little bit more, a little bit more statistically oriented. So R kind of looks like Octave or MATLAB, or at least a little bit more like those than it looks like Python. But Python and R, there's a ton of open source stuff. And Johan, are you in the 390 class? Yeah, I think so. I've never actually worked with Maple directly. Yeah, so 390 is a special topics, R for data science with R. Sorry, yeah, R for data science for economists. So that's my class just doing R stuff. I know Vit is converting to R. I know that also in the capstone class, R is making inroads, which is good. We're taking over the department, which I like because R is what I know. So yeah, the Introduction to Statistical Learning's definitely worth looking at. The book we're using in 390 is through Manning, and they got a bunch of cool stuff on R and cool stuff on Python. Yeah, so if you got R questions, feel free to ask, because I'm doing a whole class on it. I'm self-taught on all this stuff, but I've learned at least how to fix stuff, how to break things and then fix them. Yeah, so you're going to be looking for ways to try and leverage what you're doing in one class for the other one. Yeah. All right, so let's see. Any other questions? We should try and figure out a way to get more audio back and forth. I've contemplated doing a whatchamacallit, Discord server. Still don't really know how Discord works. Kind of confuses me. All right, let me check really quickly. Someone was asking email. All right. Add stuff. Oh, what's missing? All right, scheduling an office hours appointment. Question, cool. All right. Let's see this, get that going. that also. All right, I can mark that as spam. And then I'm almost caught up on my email, then I can get back to work on this. Well, someone's got econ questions they want to ask in office hours. Okay. Yeah, click and done. It's complicated when you set up channels. Yeah, the bots are super confusing. Well, all right. Maybe it would make sense to set up a Discord server. Might do this. Well, yeah, I guess I could just hang out on Discord during office hours. Have voice. Yeah, the voice would be easier. Wouldn't be recorded and streamed, but we don't really need that. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on my to-do list to contemplate. Let's see. I wonder if I can. Whatever. Let's go. Virtual audio cable. Look into that too. Yeah, I can sometimes figure it out to get it onto here, and then stuff changes in between meetings. Yeah, so I'm learning a ton this semester about managing all these different things that I have not specialized my labor into. I'm going to move the camera up to the top of the monitor instead of this little guy over top of my keyboard. Okay. Let's see. So I do have, let's see. Go over to Discord. Oh, I got too many tabs open. There we go. Pin that. Let's see. Do I need that? I don't need that. That. Refresh Khan Academy, make sure that everyone's in that. All right, looks like we got almost everyone from the class in Khan Academy. I'm going to leave that tab, otherwise I'm going to lose it and forget. Elaborate, done. Cool. All right. Close that window. Nice. Yeah, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting in a room in my fishbowl. So yeah, thanks for your help, Johan. But go enjoy your lunch. I'll talk to you in the future. Adios. Okay. Might just be me. It says 2 concurrent viewers. It might drop down to 1. It might also just be me. Let's change the music. Let's do a little bit of looking at my code. Okay, what am I doing here? So this morning I was working on this and bringing in pandas. Now, pandas is a way to make Python act a little bit more like R, which is nice. It's making life a little bit easier. So I'm giving each agent a history where each time they make a trade, we throw in some information about that. So I'm still working on the update. So let's see. Working on this. That's fine. So this comparison, I'm okay with that. All right, vectorized deal. I feel pretty good about that. Maybe. Still have to actually run it to see how much I've broken it. All right, so check the deal. We see, is it a good set of exchanges on net? And if it's not, it's some kind of an update. I can figure that out. If it is good for both, we're going to add to the initiating agent's history. We're going to add to their partner's history. Let's see, I guess the trades. We switch this. We should actually have those trades in there. So if I take an individual trade, where do I define trades? Trades. Right. So I've got something like model.possible trades is something like whatever. It's going to be something like, we might have 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 2, 2, 0, 1, 2, and 2, 1. So if I've got, say, a trade, or set of trades, something like, I'm going to put this in R syntax. Shouldn't do this, I'm going to confuse myself, but whatever. So we got something like 0, 1, and then also 2, 1. I want to turn that into 1, 0, and 1, 2. Just need a new method to flip that. So I've got some trade. So what I want is, third one is going to be trade dot, what are these trades? The possible trades, this is a NumPy array. That's really what I want. Actually, what I want is not that. I want the actual index. That's not the right way to do this. But that's enough for me to remember what I want. Let's pretend like it works down here. This whatever. I'll fix that in the future. So that should solve that problem. Doesn't really solve it, but it's a placeholder. Oh. Oh yeah, that's how I do that. All right. All right, let's try setting up a Discord server. All right. How many people we got in the class? That's 15. All right, that should be fine. All right, just put that up onto Blackboard. All right. Maybe it is time. Let's see. Let's check the Git status. All right, that's backed up. Let's see. All right. All right, I guess I don't really need that stuff in here. May not even need that, but whatever. Well, let's cut out what I can. That should be okay. Yeah, I think Discord would be a little bit easier. What is this? Virtual audio cable. Let's ask the internet. Windows, Mac. What's that sound? Oh, hey. Cool. People are showing up in Discord. Oh, cool. I can share my screen in here too. Okay. I don't need to figure that out just yet. Huh, that's weird. Okay, what am I doing? That's right. Windows Audio Driver. Okay. All right, so here's what I really want to figure out. I'm great. Happy with it. Happy with that. That's fine. Got the history set up as a pandas data frame. Trades undertaken. So here's what I gotta fix. Let's just see what this looks like. So if I go, let's see, Control Shift. Okay, let's make that 5. Okay, that's good. That's easy to convert. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of ugly. Yeah, that's what I really want. So if I go p dot rename columns equals, I think it was just 0. That's what I wanted. There we go. Okay, cool. So, yeah, what do we got here? Let's hold on to this. We got these possible trades. Let's do that. All right. I don't know if I need to do it as a NumPy array and then that, but let's try this. If I go yeah, I don't think I actually used NumPy, so it's actually possible trades is that. Then I said as a data frame, it was that. All right. Then do that rename. So that was that's going to be that. Cool. So with that, all I got to do thinking this is a list and not a data frame, and that's kind of getting in the way. Oh, been covering my screen again, haven't I? Throw that up there. So this is actually way easier than that. Do I need that? I don't really need that. Whatever, I'll leave it like it is. So here, I've got possible trades, and actually, you know, I think I can do this even better. Actually, you know what, I should even be able to randomly choose rows of the model's possible trades. All right, that's fine. Oh yeah, that's the email I was working on. All right. Officers meet via Google blank. Oh, where's that computer on? That doesn't need to be on. Sign. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Make sure I leave the chat box open in case someone's back. Back to it. Okay. I'm just out of brain power right now.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
You said it, Tommy. All right. Oh, is there? No, nope, nothing new. All right. Guess it's just me. If you come here in the next 9 minutes, you're gonna see not live. Whatever. You'll see that it left early. I'm gonna leave early. Dog wants a walk. Marginal cost, marginal benefit. Let's get to it. Okay, let's see. I'll take a quick look at that. All right, I'm gonna leave 5 minutes early. I think I can sneak out. Now, that's why there's 7. Hang on, let me get rid of these last unread emails. Nothing important. Cool. Cool. All right, I'm gonna sign off. I'll see you guys in the future.